Everyone tells a story, whatever it is, whether it's ancestry, whether it's about where they come from. It ties back into the bunker, which has to do with the banning of music and what that means for expression, your culture, for your history, and fellow human beings. I'm a Zimbabwean, born in Zimbabwe, raised in Zimbabwe. My middle name is actually Lennon, so I'm John Lennon Pfumojena. I think I take a lot of inspiration from John Lennon himself.
The ancestors, the late ancestors of family members who act as chief.
As a Zimbabwean, I've always worked as an artist, as a musician, mbira player, marimba, performing theatre, creating work ultimately, which is what I like doing and what I've always had a passion for. The Bunker of Zion is set in a time when music is banned, because once you ban music, you've banned a whole lot of culture that comes with it. So people are meeting secretly in this chosen space to practice secretly, to continue practicing, to continue doing music, to continue the cultural flair and try and remain undetected in this really dark world outside. So that's what we're working on, and that's opening up at Wigan Pier, the iconic Wigan Pier, which hasn't been functional for a long time. And that's through the old courts and the collaborative touring network.
The Collaborative Touring Network is a collaboration between producing organisations based in areas of England, and we tour work into community spaces. So taking really amazing artists, putting them in really close contact with our communities.
Each region have had their own associate artists, and they've been cooking up and making their own work to fit into the Bunker of Zion piece.
Yeah, so in our place, John has been working with children and young people because we're an organisation that is focused on working with children and young people, but those members of the community have been and are different in each of the stops on the tour, if you like. I think it was something like over 130 different community members that are going to be involved in this project.
There are definite challenges with putting on a show in a building that isn't currently functioning as a public building. So there's been a lot of different work happening from a lot of different teams. And that is the great thing about live performance, really, is that it involves a lot of different people's expertise coming together in one moment now to make something happen.
We understand that many, if not all of you, are nervous about being in this bunker, nervous of the consequences of breaking the law. We're not allowed to play music. We're not allowed to dance. We're not allowed to remember our colourful past.
This is going to be something different. People are going to be nervous. People are coming because they're wondering, what's this really about? And I've got people even from Zimbabwe who live in the borough. We're also thinking, what's this, what's the story here? How is our culture going to be portrayed? I want the audience to come with an open mind and just to express themselves. This show will involve them as well. They are going to be part of the show.
Such a mammoth task, isn't it? I always tell one of the performers, Tawanda, I tell him, you need to stop me from thinking, because if I think, I'm going to add new things and I'm going to keep adding new things because I get excited.
The word left my mouth with the eagerness of a caged bird, singing, shrilling, not claiming the sky, but claiming the galaxy.
The most important thing is still maintaining the level of openness and improvisation, which is a big part of Zimbabwean music.
I'm a very optimistic person. And I think at the moment, like in any project, they are the things that need to get ironed out as you go. It might be learning of lines, it might be the actual performances, it might be remembering what you need to do at each particular part. because it's fast moving, this show is. It's got loads of movement, loads of instruments, songs, dance routines. But at the moment, I think it's work in progress. But we've come a long way to where we are right now, with a couple of days to go before the show.
It's very exciting, but at the same time nerve-wracking.
Everyone okay in their suits over there? Girls, comfy? Are we comfortable?
I'm walking on the red carpet, you know.
Welcome to the bunker. Welcome to the revolution. Let the games begin.
If you're left standing, the catch is you have to tell us one nice thing about an ancestor you remember.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, indeed. Oh yeah, oh yeah, indeed. In a country in Africa, far south of the Sahara, is a country called Zimbabwe. Everybody say Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Oh yeah, honey. Oh yeah, honey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, honey. Oh yeah, honey. Oh yeah, honey.
I'm excited that Zimbabwe could come and, share in Wigan. You always feel like, I really want this to happen, I really want that to happen. Exciting, ambitious, but always in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't even know if this will come out the way I want it. But actually, it's so much better because the audience, or the community, the members that come into the space make it better. It's really great that we've got the tours coming up after this, so it will be fantastic to travel to Torbay, to Peterborough, Scarborough, Thanet, Gloucester, including Medway as well. So we're excited about that, and we're excited about carrying on this work and this communal, it's a little communal show.
It's been an amazing tour. It's been amazing working with John over all these months. I think what's been achieved is incredible. So many amazing stories of local people getting up on stage, doing their thing, audiences having an amazing time.
We had a sellout show, didn't we? We had school groups, we had over 90 school children come and visit. It's just been incredible.
The energy and the ownership, I think, felt by the local artists and participants and audiences was more than I could ever have imagined that it would have been.
The CTN feeling like we're back in business, that there's live performance happening again, that we're going to continue to work with more artists and tour more shows and develop more work and reach more audiences and support more artists to live and work in our places. It feels like it's only just begun.